4612. You are cleared to Echo Golf Lima Lima via Golf Alpha Romeo Delta Yankee 1 4000 feet. Contact when ready to start. Cleared to Echo Golf Lima Lima via
November 35897. Good day. Tango November 35897. You are cleared to Golf via Golf Alpha Romeo Delta Yankee 1 4000 feet. Contact when ready to start. Cleared to Lima Foxtrot Papa Golf via Golf Alpha Romeo Delta Yankee 1 4000 feet. When ready to start.
Ground. Good day.
Good day, go ahead.
At parking. Information. Mike, read to copy.
You are cleared to Romeo, Kilo, Sierra, India, via Tango, Romeo, Tango, Oscar, November 1, transition, Mike, Charlie, Kilo, Echo, Yankee, 4000 feet. Contact when ready to start.
Cleared to Romeo, Kilo, Sierra, India, via Tango, Romeo, Tango, Oscar, November 1, transition, Mike, Charlie, Kilo, Echo, Yankee, 4000 feet. When ready to start.
Redback is correct.
Ground Juliet Lima 78747. Request startup. Juliet Lima 78747. Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi. Will go. Ground Juliet Lima 78747. November 1 4000 feet. Contact when ready to start. Clear to Romeo Juliet Tango Tango via Tango Romeo Tango Oscar November 1 4000 feet. When ready to start. West taxi. Juliet Lima 78747. Taxi to holding point runway 07 right. Ground Juliet Lima 787.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow or carry on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt, and also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your chief flight attendant. On behalf of our captain and the entire crew, welcome aboard. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seat belt is correctly fastened. Also, your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival. Thank you.
Ground. Request pushback.
Pushback approved at own discretion.
Ground. Request startup.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi.
Kilo Hotel 93396 ground. Landed at 32. Report runway vacated. Ground. Kilo Hotel 93396 runway vacated.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slide. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you.
Ranging, altitude.
Ground. Holding point runway. 07, right.
Contact tower on 120.950.
Roger. Contact tower on 120.950. Tower. Good day. Holding point runway. 07, right. Ready for departure. Flaps.
Wind 259 degrees, 3 knots. Clear for takeoff runway 07, right. Report leaving 3,000 feet.
Clear for takeoff runway 07, right. Call you back passing 3,000 feet.
Tower, Juliet, Lima 7.
Cabin crew. Prepare for takeoff.
We are now ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and all baggage is secured underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch to airplane mode all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Enjoy your flight.
80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
500. 400. 100 above. 300. Minimum. 200. 100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 200. 100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
723336, ready for departure runway 15.
Flaps.
Oscar, side 72336, tell, clear for takeoff runway
15. West.
Reached parking area, switching off. Kilo Echo 18792, Roger. Good day.
9771, good day. Kilo Echo 91771, you are cleared to Romeo Kilo Papa Kilo Bio Oscar Sierra Papa Oscar 1 Kilo 4
0